Hello everybody, let me continue. So in my previous video, which I hope is available here, or at least below the movie in the description, so in my last video I told you about speed, distance and time and how to calculate one of them if you know two others. So our equation was speed equals distance over time, which is applicable if you go with constant speed, which means uniform speed all the time, the same speed, or if you measure your average speed. Then you take total distance and total time. Now, first problem to solve. So suppose you arranged a meeting with your friend in another city which is 200 kilometers away from your city, but there is a highway between the two cities, and so you estimate that you can drive with average speed 120 kilometers per hour, and the meeting is at 6 p.m. And the question is, what time, the latest time when you should depart from your place to be on the meeting at time. Okay, so we have some numbers given. So 200 kilometers is distance and 120 kilometers per hour is speed. So you are looking for the time. So let's solve it in two ways. So first, just plug in the numbers. So V is 120, S distance is 200, and T is unknown, so you keep just T. Because you need to calculate the time of the estimated expected time of your travel in order to calculate what time you should depart from your place to be on time. So this is an equation in which T is unknown, so you just multiply this by T, you get 120 T equals 200, then you divide by 120, so you get that T is 200 divided by 120. So now of course you can take a calculator, divide these two numbers, but it's pretty easy, so we can do it even without calculator. So first you divide both top and bottom, so numerator and denominator by 10, then you have 20 over 12, so you divide by 4 and you have that this is 5 over 3, so this is 1 and 2/3 hours. To calculate the departure time, you can say that then multiply both numerator and denominator by 20, so that you see that this is 1 and 46 hours. So this means it's 1 hour and 40 minutes. So the time when you should depart is 6 p.m. minus 1 hour 40 minutes. So you get 4:20 p.m. So this is the very last moment you should depart to be exactly on time. So of course, because sometimes unexpected things happen on roads, I would suggest you to depart maybe a little bit earlier, but this is of course the answer to our problem. Well, you can also solve this by modifying the equation. So you start with v equals s over t, and you multiply this by t, so vt equals s, and then you divide by v, so that you can you solve it for t. You want to have t equals something, so something is s over v, and now you just plug in the values. So s is 200, v is 120, so look, you as expected obtain the same thing, so 200 divided by 120, and you will get the same answer also when starting with on general formulas, which in this case it may be not necessary, but in some more difficult, more general problems it may be useful to follow this way.